In this lesson, we're going to explore the importance of being able to lock objects on your drawing page. So we're going to work with the file that we've been using through most of the lessons in this chapter, our Green Onion file. And if you're jumping to this lesson or you've closed up your other file, no problem. You can go to the Lesson 4 folder of the exercise files. If you've got them, open up Green Onion File 6.cdr. You'll have exactly what I have here on our first page. So this is our window sign. And I'm going to show you the importance of being able to lock an object. Let's say we wanted to select our daily specials here. So each one of the specials as well as the title, we know we can do a marquee select, which is just simply clicking and dragging around the outside of those objects, right? So if I click and drag across, what's going on? When I let go, I've actually moved an object, which is my background here. It's a green rectangle. So I'm going to do a Control-Z a couple of times to move that back. So it's very difficult to actually click and drag around the outside of those objects when I'm actually clicking on a green rectangle and moving it. So it might be very handy if I could lock that, meaning it's almost like it's not even there, and be able to marquee select other objects on my page. So to do that, we just click on the object that we want to lock. There's a couple of options. We can go up to our Arrange menu. You'll see Lock Object right there. Another option, I'm going to click off the menu here, is just to right-click on the object, right mouse click, and choose Lock Object from there. As soon as you do, look what happens to those little handles around the outside. They turn into little padlocks. That means now if I try to click and drag, I'm not going to be able to move that object. In fact, I'm doing a marquee select. So if I wanted to, I could come in here now and marquee select all of my daily specials, including that title, without moving the background. That's a very typical application for locking objects when you've got a background there. Now, you can also try to lock multiple objects onto a page if you wanted to. Again, just marquee select. Let's say I don't want this logo, the text underneath it, and that effect in behind to ever move. It has to stay right there. I can marquee select that, and you can see I've got all three objects selected down here. 3 objects selected across multiple layers. And then I can go up to my Arrange menu or a right click, whatever you like to do. I'm going to go up to Arrange, choose Lock Objects, and now they're locked into position as well. I'll never be able to come in here and actually move those. See how they're locked. I can select them, but they won't move. Now if I click on a locked object, like my background or my text here, for example, and I try to make a change, like change the color of that text, notice what happens. The Uniform Fill dialog box shows up here because it's as if I don't have anything selected. So CorelDRAW is thinking, do you want to set up a default fill color? Well, I'm going to hit Cancel. So I can't even make changes to the appearance of those objects once they're locked. Now to unlock an object, I can right-click on it and choose Unlock Object. And when you've got multiple objects that are locked, like we have our logo here, the little background, as well as our green background, we can actually go up to the Arrange menu and choose to unlock all the objects. Unlock all objects right there. We'll unlock everything so I'm back where I started. And in fact, I could move that background or make changes to it if I needed to. Control-Z will move that back into position. And that is one I definitely want locked. So I'm going to right-click on it and I'm going to keep it locked and I'm going to keep everything else unlocked. So now I've got my background sitting there, it won't move, it can't be changed, and I can continue working on the other objects on my page. So you should have a good understanding of the importance of being able to lock objects on your page here in CorelDRAW X4.